Hi guys, it's Adam with Adrenaline Cycles again, coming at you with a quick walk around of the 2021 Can-Am Maverick X3 XRC RR model. But before we get too much into the highlights and specs and colors of this, we'll go ahead and get you guys to hit the like and subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the walk arounds that we'll have coming to you for the rest of the 2021 lineup. We'll start with this model here. Obviously the color change is new. For 2021, BRP only run the orange color for 1 year. I guess they figured there wasn't that many Tennessee fans out there, so they changed it up. We'll start at the front and work our way back. Not a whole lot of changes. It still comes with a 4,500 pound winch, with the integrated sport Dooney bumper. We do like the red grille. They carried that from, last year's was orange, this year it's red. This is new for this year. It's got all the red inner hood, and then also the console carries all the way red through the whole machine. Some people wasn't digging that. I really like it. I think it adds a little bit more color to it. The red then goes into the seats on the inside of the cab. So I thought it turned out really well. It looked really, really good. Back at the front, we'll go over some other things on this model as well. The silver color panels for this year looks, I don't know, they call it gray, but it's like a silvery to me, but it's in between. The springs do match. One thing we are excited about on this model, the eye box springs are a silver color, so they work perfect. And we'll be doing those options or them upgrades as well to, I'm sure a bunch of 2021 XRCs just for the color match is super easy. As before models with this, they do have the rock guards on the A-arms. They are boxed as well. That's just before. Smart lock from years past is the same. Not a whole lot of technical changes up front. Leads us into the cab. As you can see in here, factory retractable harnesses again, super nice. Everybody's a fan of these. With this flagship model and just the horsepower and stuff, I mean, they need these guys. It's just a no-brainer on BRP's part. They did carry the X, logo again as usual, and then the red in the seat with the red stitching is a really nice touch. Console again, it has the red in it. Still, the plastic gated shifter, it works. New too, guys. We're going to have a bunch of questions on this, but BRP is only sending one key now to be programmed as the performance key. They are, available as an accessory, but right now, dude, we're surprised on that. So just, be forewarned if you get to the dealer and there's only one key in there. I mean, that's the way it comes now. Looking at the dash, again, we've seen this in some other models. This 7.5-inch dash, they went on ahead and just flattened it out, took the contours away so it's smooth, flat all the way around. We don't know what that's for. I don't know, we'll see it one day on a future update or upgrade in future models. We'll show you, the intrusion bar is standard, same color black as the other models. The nice aluminum roof comes factory on it as well, which this is a really nice upgrade over the plastic sport roof, because mainly you get a bunch more sun that's deflected or reflected by having this probably 6-8 inches of extra roof material down onto the windshield. So if you're not a big fan of the plastic sport roof, this is a BRP factory option and accessory, so check it out. Here you can see it on this model how much further it comes down over the plastic sport roof on like the XRS models. We'll come around here and I'll show you some of the switches on this side. The biggest one we want to talk about again, guys, is the headlight switch. We've seen it in other models on the RR platform. It's the same way on the XRC. Turn it all the way up to be high beam, middle low beam, and to turn it off, you just push it down and it stay down. But as you can see, it doesn't stay down. I have to hold it down. And that's just a new feature BRP's put, so you can't go from high beam and miss low beam and then go to off and it stay off. Now you have to hold the switch down for 3 seconds for it to turn the headlights off. Same way to turn it on, you just bump it to turn it on, and then it's on low beam, and then it's on high beam when you flick it to high beam. Factory lower doors comes on the RCs. Really no color on this year. They just left it, as the factory lower door. You had the red on the upper door with the gray silvery color. The frame we thought was interesting on this model. We didn't catch it at first. You know, the frame is the gray color, which is really nice. Don't get me wrong, they're super nice. And then the cage, they went with a red upper cage. So you get almost a two-tone effect, which is really cool. That's something new I think they've done. So we're excited to see that. It does complement it really well. So we was digging on that. We will take a look at some of the stuff on the back. Obviously, we got the toe plate here, which is super nice to have on the model, as well as the higher clearance, beefier, lower radius rods. And I've talked about that in other videos, guys. It's just a little more clearance, but they're about double the wall thickness of just a stock XRS or any other non-XMR XRC models. And only them two models have the high clearance, beefier, lower radius rods. We'll come back around here and I'll show you some of the wheels and tires that they got on it. Pretty standard. This year they did give a colored ring option with the red on a 15-inch bead lock. The tires are the same width all the way around. The rim's the same width all the way around. So you keep, you know, makes it easier to rotate. 32-inch Liberty on a 15-inch rim. And that's been pretty much the last year and this year, you know, stock tire for that. The rim's the same rim. They just powder coated it different for this year, so it's not a huge deal. Back to the clutch cover. We've done talked about this in some other videos. The nice Torx bit, but also you can use a socket. I think it's 8 or 10 millimeter, but you can use it in case the center strips out. They got the clutch ducting quiet down kit BRPs made an attempt at. Again, it's got a little bit of insulation material in it that's just like the clutch cover insulation. So if it gets wet, it's going to deteriorate and fall down in your clutches. We don't see much notice in it, guys. Really, we don't. We always just run our air kit, and that seems to kill out the most noise out of everything we've tried. So look at the link down below for the air kit where you can purchase that. Josh will probably put the video up at top here somewhere, maybe down below, but on the air kit and just some of the benefits of that. But that's pretty much it, guys. The color, it does have an 850 watt stator in this being an RR model, so that helped run a lot of extra accessories if you did swap out to an audio roof, or if you run the MTX stereo, light bars, and things like that, which it comes with the winch, and those draw a lot of juice too. So they have done some refinements. You know, body aesthetics wise is still the same. The color looks really good. We're excited about that. And this has been really our highest pre-sold model. I think we're sitting at about 9 of these models are already pre-sold and deposited on, guys. The Smart Shock's it's probably second with about 7. So it's not too far behind, but still the XRC, guys, is a popular seller. This color, everybody seems to be digging it. So if you're in the market for one, I'd advise you to call down here and get on the list. I think we do possibly have some that will be around November if BRP ships like they're supposed to available. So you can call and talk to the sales guy and get your deposit in so you're not after the first of the year getting your unit. Don't let the cold weather scare you guys neither. We do a lot of builds and we enclose a lot of models here before they ever leave the shop with upper doors, back window, front window. With the intrusion bars, we sell custom caps that go on here. Josh might be able to put a link down below of those or put a little picture up here on the side to show those. You know, you can run a full windshield with an intrusion bar. Don't let a dealer tell you they can't do it, because they can. You can do anything you want to. I mean, I could dig a hole to China if I had enough time and enough want to. So there are options out there for that. So again, don't let the weather scare you off. Don't let an intrusion bar, don't think you can't run a windshield, a full windshield. Glass ones are a little tougher, but polycarbonate does really well. So we can make them work. We've been doing it for years now, and we got a nice little cover cap that, I mean, it's spot on. So you'll have a factory look, and that's what we go for, guys. We want you to have all the options you want to have, but we don't want it to look cobbled. We want it to look professional and look factory. And if it looks factory, you know, we know you'll be pleased with it as well as us as well. Anything else you can think of, Josh, while you're behind the camera looking at me? Well, that's about it, guys. Again, thanks for watching. This model's done sold. The happy customer's been contacted. He's going to come down and get it, and I think he's coming from New York, if I'm not mistaken. He's off from here, wherever he's coming from. It's not in state, so he's traveling, and probably the majority of our guys are traveling because we do have a large quantity of these models coming in, as well as a bunch of other models. So We appreciate it, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. I'll answer them. Josh will answer them. We'll do our best to get you, you know, an honest, straightforward answer. And you know, stay safe on the trail, and we'll see you out there.